Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to your July 2020 forecast reading. For those of you who don't know who I am Intuitive Rene, and I am here to bring you guidance, to bring you inspiration, to bring you motivation, and a little bit of hope. My channel, that's what my channel is all about, and I do these videos once a month to give you guidance for the month ahead, and it is a breakdown for the month per zodiac sign. And then every Monday I do taroscopes, which are short, sweet, and to the point, less than 60 seconds guidance like this for the week ahead per zodiac. And then on Fridays we do pick a card for some guidance and some inspiration. And all of this is free content given to you with just in the hopes that you give me a thumbs up, give me a like, and a comment below. That's all I ask in return. So today we are here to do your July 2020 forecast reading for everybody who has a Sagittarius sun sign, moon sign, rising sign, or interest. So if you are watching on behalf of somebody else that you know who is a Sagittarius, that is absolutely fine. May you get some inspiration and some guidance from it as well. And on the table here in front of me, I have a whole bunch of tarot and oracle decks that I'm going to be using to bring you this information and this guidance for the month ahead. And we're going to start off with the wisdom of the oracle deck. That's going to give us our theme for the month ahead. And then we're going to move into tarot. And this month I have chosen to work with the Centennial Tarot, which is such an awesome deck. And we will finish it off with a card from the Animal Kingdom Oracle cards. So we've got quite a lot to get through. The other thing that I've done this month, which is a bit different from previously, is that I've broken the month of July up into 3 sections. So we're going to look at first the 1st to the 10th of the month. Then we will look at the 11th to the 20th, and then we will look at the 21st to the 31st, and we'll look at each of those sections individually, separately, and then we bring it all together into one. So we're going to start off with the oracle, which is going to give us our theme and the overall kind of energy for July 2020. Then we'll look at those individual sections separately. And then finally, we'll take the animal oracle, and we will be bringing, like I said, all the cards into it as we go. So let me stop waffling and let's get straight into it. So as I said, we're starting with the wisdom of the oracle, and this is going to give us our overall theme or energy for the month of July 2020 for all Sagittarians out there, for whoever is watching this video right here and right now. So we're asking that the cards that we draw be exactly the card that we need, the card that is appropriate and relevant to all Sagittarius in the month of July 2020. Let it be the inspiration, the guidance, and the motivation that we need to get us through, and also to help us take the most advantage, to take the best advantage of the situation that we have, that we are exposed to. Right, I think I have shuffled enough. So let's just draw one, and that one feels good. So your Sagittarius, your overall theme, your overall energy for the month of July 2020 is blessed. I like it. I like it a lot. So Sagittarius, clearly everything that we're going to be working with, everything that we're going to be doing is going to be showing you and reminding you and helping you to see how blessed you truly are. Okay. And, sometimes we are so busy achieving. Sometimes we are so busy just knocking things off our to-do list that we often forget to stop and look around. We often forget to smell the coffee, count the flowers, do whatever. We often forget to notice how blessed we truly are. So in July, that is going to be your focus. I would suggest that you put this word on your computer monitor, put it wherever you can as a constant reminder to stop and to look around and to see how blessed are you. What is it that's happening in your life that shows how blessed you are and that reminds you how blessed you are? I like that. Okay, so I'm going to leave this card on the table here in front of me where I can see it, and I will be reminding you of it often. And we're now going to move into our tarot, and this is the Centennial Tarot, the back of it. So remember, we're looking at the first 10 days, and then we will look at the second 10 days, and then we'll look at the third 10 days. So we're doing it in 3 parts and 3 pieces. So we're looking at the 1st to the 10th of July 2020 for Sagittarius. What kind of energy is Sagittarius going to be working with? What's going to be happening? What do they need to know about? How can we warn them? How can we guide them? And how can they best take advantage of the energies that is happening around you? What is going to be going on for Sagittarius from the 1st to the 10th of July. And I think I have shuffled. I'm such a bad shuffler. So I want to take 2 cards, and I want to take one from there, and I want to take one from there. Okay. Oh, I love it. I love it. So, Sagittarius, whether you know about tarot cards or not, so tarot is a system of 78 cards, and each card has a specific message, interpretation, etc. And out of the 78 cards, this one happens to be the best because you're blessed. All right. So, Sag, basically what the Sun card is telling you is that first 10 days of the month, you're gonna have a lot of success. You're gonna have a lot of happiness, a lot of joy, a lot of reasons to smile, and a lot of reasons to be carefree and happy with life, just like the naked baby on the horse. Okay, you are going to be so content and so happy and so fulfilled and not lacking anything in your life. You're going to have moments of absolute bliss and absolute joy to remind you and to let you know how blessed you are. Connected to that, we have the Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups is about a new partnership, a new relationship, a new connection with another being. Okay, so it doesn't always mean romantic. All right, Ace of Cups is just a new energy, a new individual, a new person that's coming into your space that's going to bring positive, that's going to bring goodness, that's going to bring a lot of good into your life. So Sagittarius, the first 10 days of July, 1st to 10 July, you are going to have an abundance of happiness, joy, success, all of those good stuff. And there's going to be new energies, a new individual, a new person, new persons coming into your space. So whenever this card comes up, I like to say to everybody, you know what, pay attention to any new individual that enters into your life, whether it be the teller at the local shop, whether it be somebody at work, whether it be a romance, whether it doesn't matter what it is. If you are introduced, if you meet, if you connect with, if you get to know a new individual, put effort into that. Okay, put effort into that new individual, put effort into that new person, because it'll bring you happiness, joy, and success, and remind you how blessed you truly are. So your first week of July is going to be fabulous. It's going to be amazing, and it's going to be full of wondrous opportunities. I'm now going to leave that one on the table in front of me where I can again see it, and we're going to go on to phase 2, section 2. Part 2 of July. So we're now looking at the 11th to the 20th of July 2020 for all Sagittarius. What do you need to know? What's going to happen? What do you need to be aware of? How can you make the best of it? What do we do to make sure that this week is as blessed as the rest of the weeks and as the month, July 2020? Okay, I shuffled enough there. Let's see what we get. So taking that card there and that card there. Okay, so Sagittarius, the first card for our second portion of July 2020, from the 11th to the 20th of July 2020, you've got the Empress. The Empress is about creation. She's about nurture. She's about taking something from a seed and developing it into something awesome. So she is about giving birth to new ideas, birth to new situations, new circumstances, nurturing. She's about that absolute ripeness of creating something out of absolutely nothing. Isn't that awesome? So you have this potential in that second section, second 10 days of July. You have the potential to create anything from nothing, because I have to show you the Sun card again, and I have to show you the Blessed card again. All right. So if you are looking at starting something new, if you are looking at developing something, creating something, starting something, this would be a really good time for that. Okay. The second 10 days in July would be really, really good for you to do that. Okay, interesting. Interesting that I had to say that before I turned the card, and then as soon as I turned the card, I go, oh, because the Hanged Man, it's not about hanging by a noose on your neck. You can see he's not doing that. You can see the beautiful halo around his neck. So it's the other thing that sort of jumps out at me with this card is how it is like a number 4. He's creating that number 4 with his legs. Number 4 stands for structure, stands for stability, stands for strength. But if you look at him, so yes, he is hanging upside down by his foot. But do you remember as a child, and I used to do it when I was a child, I used to lie upside down on the couch and suddenly look at the room and think, wow, everything looks so different when you are hanging upside down. So the message of this card is getting a different perspective on the situation. It's about looking at your life from a different perspective, from a different angle, and seeing it in that way. So Sagittarius, the week of the, not the week, from the 11th to the 20th of July, are opportunities for you to create something out of nothing. Opportunities for you to ignite passion, to ignite fire, to ignite success into anything. But always make sure that you look at it from all angles, from all perspectives. Don't just stay focused on the one thing. Look at it from all directions and make sure that you are seeing it for what it truly is. And that is where you will find the blessings. That is where you will find the truth in what you're looking for. How interesting is that? Absolutely love it. All right, so I'm going to leave them on the table here in front of me, and now let's look at our third section of the month, which is the 21st to the 31st of July. So what does Sagittarius need to know for that last section of the month, those last 10 days? What's going to be happening? What do they need to focus on? What do they need to be aware of? And what's going to be the best way forward? Let's see what we get. One more shuffle. Says she taking another shuffle. Right. So 21st to the 31st of July, we're again going to take 2 cards from here, and I want that one over there first and that one over there. Let's see what we get. So the first card we have is the 2 of Cups, and as you can see, it's 2 people coming together for a same cause. They're coming together, they're connecting, they're sharing, they're joining. So it ties in with, and I just want to find it, this card. So the Ace of Cups was a new energy coming into your space, and this card is specifically a new partnership. So it's a new connection. So we've met the person, we're now connected with that individual. So from the 21st to the 31st of July will be this opportunity to partner. And when we talk about partner, it's either in a business sense or in a private sense or a social sense, but there'll definitely be some good that comes out of it. It could even be romantic for those of you who are single. Okay, it could absolutely be that as well. And the second card that we have with it is the 6 of Cups. So the 6 of Cups is about reminiscing. The 6 of Cups is about thinking about the past, thinking about when we were blessed with a simpler, easier, and better life, okay? We're thinking back to the way things used to be. And these two, we've got 2 cups here. So it's about relationships, it's about connections with people, and it's about looking at the way we used to be versus the way we are now, comparing the past with the present, comparing the past with the present, and realizing how blessed you truly are. So Sagittarius, for the last 10 days in July, this is going to be your focus. You're going to be comparing the past, comparing the present, looking at the two and seeing the differences that are there for you and seeing how truly blessed you are. Awesome. Right. So I'm going to leave those in front of me on the table, and I'm now going to pick up the Animal Kingdom Oracle cards. So let's have a look. Sagittarius, for the month of July, which animal spirit is going to be working with you? Which animal spirit is going to be guiding you? Which animal spirit is going to be helping you on your journey and making sure that you achieve everything that you need to and that you stay safe and secure as well? So shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Let's see what we get. That one feels good. All right, Sagittarius, you have got gorilla energy, and I want to just see if you can read the writing underneath. Can you see what it says? Do the right thing. Okay. So Sagittarius, we have got gorilla energy, and gorilla energy is telling you to make sure that you are always doing the right thing. The only way that you can be truly blessed, the only way that you can fully understand and accept your blessings is by doing things the right way. You know, one thing I always want to say about gorillas is their strength. You know, they're not arrogant with their strength. It's like an inner strength. The way they walk around, they just know that they are these powerful, powerful beings. When the time comes for them to show that, to show their strength, to show their courage, to show their whatever it is, they do so. And then they immediately stop and carry on like nothing happened, okay? Because they always do the right thing, all right? Gorillas always do the right thing. They recognize the beauty of the here and the now. They recognize the beauty of being blessed and having everything that they need, want, and deserve at the right time. I am going to say to you with this card, with the gorilla card, with the gorilla spirit energy working with you, the animal spirit of the gorilla, telling you to do the right thing. I know you will. I know Sagittarius is absolutely going to do the right thing, because remember, our first 10 days, we have got so much success, so much joy, so much happiness available to us. We are going to be meeting some new, interesting, and exciting people that are going to bring new, interesting, and exciting opportunities into our life. We have the element of creation. We have this ability to create something out of absolutely nothing. As long as we always look at things from a different perspective, as long as we are always recognizing that the way we are seeing it is not the only way, that if we just adjust our angle slightly, adjust our outlook slightly, we will see so much more that is there. We need to recognize that we don't have to do everything on our own. We can partner and share and connect with other people. And we must always be looking back at the past and comparing the past with the future, with the present, to make sure that we have learned from our mistakes, that we're not repeating old mistakes, that we are adapting and adjusting and coming forward the way we need to. And we are always acknowledging how blessed we are. We are always grateful and celebrating and acknowledging gratitude for the blessings that we have in our life. So, Sagittarius, that is your July 2020 forecast. That is actually quite awesome. I think you're in for a really, really, really good month. As long as you take advantage of the things you're supposed to take advantage of, I think it'll be absolutely fabulous. So please, can I have a thumbs up from you, and a comment below would be great. If you did watch your previous month's reading and you'd like to give me a comparison about how it ended up for you, I'd love to hear about that there. And remember, we do this every week. You do your Taroscopes on a Monday, which will give you almost what we've covered here, but in a lot shorter, easier, condensed version, less than 60 seconds. And then on a Friday, we do pick a card. So there's a lot of content available for you to keep you motivated, to keep you enthusiastic, and to keep you living the best life, because that's all I want for you. So from my heart to yours, until we meet again, you take care.